number 2. So Kyle Rote surprises me a little bit by taking the lead, because I suspected he might just kind of duck in behind somebody and draft along, because if he can win this, if he should win this with 30 3/4 points already in hand, that'd give him 40 3/4. That just about put him out of reach. In fact, it would. It would lock that $10,000 first prize, bonus money. He's already in the finals. The defending superstar champion, and here comes Hugo Nendo going for and getting the lead. So Hugo turns it on and goes into the lead as he turns into the 3rd lap. I might remind you that at 5 Eastern Time today, you'll see the final round coverage of the Bing Crosby National Pro-Am Golf Championship from Pebble Beach, California, over most of these ABC stations. Well, you can see 3rd, 4, and 5 are way back behind Nindl and Rote. That's Carl Yastrzemski. Up front, it is Nindl, the skier, and Rote, the soccer player. Heading into the bell lap. Now, with Rote having surrendered the lead, perhaps, in order to drop off the pace for just a moment, and going into that back straight, now there's a pretty good wind blowing over there right now, and if you can duck in behind somebody like this, you can run with a little less pressure, and here comes Rote. Rote making his move, coming up on the outside, and he goes into the lead. It looks like Kyle Rote's got plenty left as he takes the lead and runs off to a big margin over Hugo Nindl, coming around the final turn, heading for the finish line. It is Kyle Rote coming in to win it at 10 more points. Hugo Nindl is 2nd. Carl Yastrzemski coming around the turn should be 3rd, followed by Mike Hargrove and Raleigh Fingers. So Kyle Rote, I guess, knew what he was doing. As Yastrzemski comes coasting across. Now Kyle totals 40 3/4 points, and he's got $10,000 bonus money in his pocket. As you look at the overall standings, you can see there are still 8 athletes fighting for the other 3 spots in the finals, February 23rd, and $7,500 in bonus money. The obstacle course is coming next. Obstacle course is about ready to go. First, let's check the results of the baseball hitting. Kyle Rote won it. Another 10 points, another $1,000. He has 50 3/4 points now. He's going to leave here with more than $15,000. But in the baseball hitting, nobody had any more fun than Jerry Quarry. Jerry finished 3rd for 4 points. He holds the record for baseball hitting with 17 points at last year. And nobody gets their enjoys any more than Jerry when he jerks a big one like that. Knocked that one out at 300 feet. Kyle Rote had one of the more profitable bounces as this high fly ball to right hit right smack on top of the 300-foot fence and bounced on over. That helped him to win it. And Super Joe Einhorn looked at a couple of inside pitches from the machine and went back to get some basic hardware. Now let's get on to that final event. The obstacle course, it's next. And who'll ever forget rodeo cowboy star Larry Mahan when he, with this great effort, sat down on the seat of his britches in the water jump. We may have some laughs today, but I suspect not quite so many. Because as you can see, there are 8 men in the fight for the 3 remaining spots to get into the finals of the men's superstars, and the $7,500 bonus money still on the line. Kyle Rote Jr., he's all right. He's got it locked for number 1 position. But everything else is still available, and 8 men are struggling for it. And O.J. Simpson, well, he's trained on it, he's run on it, competed on it, and Juice wears a real pain in this thing.
Well, that depends on who you are. You know, if you're Bill Toomey, it could be that wall back there. If you're Larry, it could be this water pit. But I think the key to running it, first of all, is getting over that wall. Once you get behind, it's tough making up time. And when you're running through those tires, a lot of guys are trying to make up time, and they fall over the tires. By the time you get to this water pit, generally, most of the spring is going out of your legs, and it's just a matter of keeping your body under control. And the guys who can keep their body under control at that point is the guys who are going to win it. But the key is getting over that wall first, or getting over that wall pretty close.
All right, let's see what happens. Mike Hargrove has already run. He ran a solo, and he had a 29.43-second run. That's the time to beat. Now here's Steve Garvey and Jimmy Wynn. Steve Garvey coming into this 10th and final event. It's got to beat the time of Hargrove in order to qualify for the finals. Jimmy Wynn with a big lead over Steve. Steve having his problems. Jimmy having a good run, but he has no chance to get into the finals. And Garvey knocks down the high jump bar. That'll cost him a 5-second penalty. And he picks up a total of 10 seconds in penalties as we check back and see 2 red flags. He got one of them right there and got the other one up here on the high bar. And here's O.J. with Jimmy Wynn.
What's the most memorable thing for you here?
Meeting you, my idol.
I like that interview, yeah.
Well, that's pretty easy, Juice. All right, we look now at Marvin Shoulders. Marvin Paul Shoulders out of Henrietta, Oklahoma, coming up on his 25th birthday, specializes in bull riding. And here you see him trying to do something no other cowboy had ever done, ride successfully 10 consecutive bulls, and he just missed on this one. And right now, Marvin Shoulders on the left gets ready to run the obstacle course here in Rotunda in the Superstars competition with Rick White. Now, Rick White could make the finals if he could win this event, and he gets over that wall very well. Coming through the tunnel onto the bucking sled now, and the bucking sled, something neither one of these fellas has seen a whole lot of, I don't think. Working their way through the tires now, over the water jump, they're all right. Shoulders with the go. Rick White knocked down the high jump bar. That's a 5-second penalty, and that will do him in as Marvin Shoulders has a 32.5 run, including a 5-second penalty, and Rick White 32.70. Rick White, the professional high diver, a surprisingly good all-around athlete. Waiting for him at the finish line is O.J.
Rick, you're in the sport you compete in. It's pretty much like Marvin's. You don't really have competition. The competition is your own courage. What do you think of this kind of competition?
Well, it's great. It gives you an opportunity to meet all the different athletes from the different sports. And I think that's great alone in itself, because there are friendships that have been made here that I think is lifetime. And just meeting the athletes, that's great.
Okay, good luck. Don't jump in too many shallow pools.
Okay. Rick White and Steve Garvey are now both gone from a chance of qualifying for the finals. Is it Hugo Nindle on the right and Paul Blair on the left? And Hugo Nindle comes in here with 23 points. He's looking for a chunk of bonus money. Paul Blair coming in with 17 points. Well, he has a chance himself. Paul's got a pretty fair run going right now. Gets in trouble on the tires. That probably get a red flag in the air on him. Nindle, in the meantime, has a good run going. And Nindle comes to the tape. Over the hurdle, and hits the tape. Nindle, 27.95 and no penalty points. Paul Blair, 5 seconds in penalties, 33.44 for him. So Mike Hargrove is still hanging on, looking at that number 4 spot with a chance to qualify. The best run we've had in the obstacle course so far, 27.89 by Jimmy Wynn. Now it is Raleigh Fingers and Lou Brock. Look out for Brock, he's quick. Lou's over the wall very well. He's already in the tunnel. Raleigh had a little trouble on the wall. Lou Brock needs points in this event in order to get into the finals, hoping perhaps to get a piece of bonus money, and Lou's moving it out all right. He's over the bar in good shape. Raleigh Fingers losing his balance. He collapses on the high bar, and Lou Brock comes on 29.05. 29.05. That's a very good time, and it's just a bit better than Mike Hargrove. Here again's O.J.
Raleigh! Now, that shows you have a lot of athletic ability.
Oh, man, I left it on the bike track.
Carl Yastrzemski on the right, Bobby Mercer on the left, and Mike Hargrove is still sitting on that bubble. Yastrzemski could eliminate him from the finals if he has a good run. Bit slow on the wall. Bobby Mercer with no chance to buff Hargrove, but Carl Yastrzemski could. They're going to get a red flag. Yes, we've got a red flag on the tires, and he knocks down the high jump bar as well. So Carl Yastrzemski has absorbed 10 seconds of penalty, and that's going to take him out of any chance for the final. So the runoff in the obstacle course will be between Hugo Nendl and Jimmy Wynn. And the top 4 qualifiers for the finals are Kyle Rote, Hugo Nendl, Lou Brock, and Mike Hargrove. And here's O.J. with a man who missed by 1 point.
Yes, you went into the final event with a good shot of taking second place overall in the competition. You didn't get any points, and it knocked you completely out of the box. It has to be disappointing.
Well, it was. I haven't had a chance to practice it. This is my first time at it. But the whole objective here is not coming down to win. For me, it was training and preparation for the baseball season. A month ago, I weighed 198 pounds. Right now, I weigh 176. I can concentrate on baseball. Good luck to Kyle, Seagam. They trained for it. They've reached an excellent in this thing. They reached the highest thing they can reach. And that's the way it should be.
Well, you picked up a couple of dollars anyway, and it was fun seeing you.
Thanks a lot, O.J.
Hey, have a good day.
Enjoy it.
Here we go with the final action of the day. The runoff in the obstacle course. Hugo Nendl on the right in the blue shirt. Jimmy Wynn on the left in the gold shirt. First place is worth $1,000. Second place is worth $700. And Hugo Nendl gets up and over that wall in a hurry. And you know something? That Austrian skier handles that bucket sled pretty well, too. Now they're both in the tires. Very close. Nendl gets the big lead at the high jump bar, and Hugo Nendl comes on to win it with a fine time of 26.13 seconds, gets $1,000. Jimmy Wynn second for $700, and here are the results in the obstacle course. Nendl followed by Wynn, Lou Brock, Mike Hargrove, and Marvin Shoulders. And here is Mary Lynn Rote. $15,075, and somebody from Texas said a while ago they ought to give you 75 cents so your pockets would jingle when you walk away from Rotunda.
75 cents. Can I have that to go to the store?
Yes. What Keith is not telling us is that the government has half of that, but that's okay.
God, congratulations. You were solid and steady, and apparently you have decided now where your specialties lie and groomed yourself for them.
Well, I hope so, Keith. Really, you know, this competition was very, very difficult for me. Tennis, I thought, was going to be much easier, and Carl Yastrzemski played me in a very tough match. I'm happy to be in the finals, but I took up things like weightlifting so that I would know what I can do. And as you well know, I'm not going to run the 100-yard dash if O.J. makes the finals, but I might weightlift. And so I wanted to try some other events, and hopefully this will help me in the finals.
Has he remained tolerable now that he started to make all this money down here, or is he getting kind of stuffy? You have to hit him with a corn or some broom or something?
Sometimes he's a little cocky, but generally speaking, he's pretty good.
Congratulations to both of you. I know it's a team effort.